Once upon a time, there was a young man named Ethan who struggled with self-control. He was easily tempted by unhealthy foods, video games, and social media. As a result, he was overweight, his grades were slipping, and he had few friends. One day, Ethan decided that he had had enough. He was tired of feeling like a slave to his impulses. He wanted to take control of his life and become the best version of himself. Ethan started by doing some research on self-control. He learned that self-control is a skill that can be learned and improved with practice. He also learned that there are a number of strategies that can help people develop greater self-control. Ethan decided to start small. He started by setting a goal of eating a healthy breakfast every day. At first, it was difficult to resist the temptation of sugary cereals and pastries, but Ethan was determined to stick to his goal. He started by gradually reducing the amount of unhealthy foods he was eating. He also started eating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. After a few weeks, Ethan found that it was easier to resist temptation. He also started to feel more energized and focused. He was also sleeping better and losing weight. Ethan then decided to set a goal of reducing his screen time. He started by limiting himself to 1 hour of video games and social media per day. At first, he felt anxious and restless without his screens. But he knew that it was important to stick to his goal. He started by filling his free time with other activities, such as reading, exercising, and spending time with friends. After a few weeks, Ethan found that he was less anxious and more productive. He was also getting more done and enjoying his life more. Ethan continued to set and achieve goals for himself. He learned to say no to temptation and to focus on his long-term goals. As a result, he became a healthier, happier, and more successful person. Here are some tips for men on how to achieve self-control. 1. Set clear goals. What do you want to achieve? Once you know what you want, you can develop a plan to reach your goals. 2. Break down your goals into smaller steps. This will make them seem more achievable and less daunting. 3. Identify your triggers. What are the things that make you lose control? Once you know what your triggers are, you can develop strategies to avoid them or cope with them in a healthy way. 4. Create a support system. Talk to your friends, family, or a therapist about your goals and struggles. Having people to support you can make a big difference. 5. Be patient and persistent. Developing self-control takes time and effort. Don't get discouraged if you slip up from time to time. Just pick yourself up and keep going. Remember, self-control is a skill that can be learned and improved with practice. By following these tips, you can develop greater self-control and achieve your goals.